Yo, what is up guys, Zyaf here, welcome back to another video. Really quickly, before this video begins, I want to give a huge shout out to Primetime MMA. They're the ones who did the fight that you are going to be seeing here in this fight. I fought DynoMMA, one of the best strikers on the game, one of the best realistic players in the game. Super fun fight. So yeah, if you enjoyed, go check out Primetime. They host events every single week. They're an affiliate of ESFL, twitch.tv/primetime_MMA. There will be a link in the description as well. Let's get on to the video.
Both very well respected within the community. Of course, both long-term competitors of the promotion. Zyaf, we haven't seen him since UFC 3 days one when he was on the Xbox consistently. Dyno, of course, previous primetime champion, now stepping forward in this exhibition match. It's an incredibly fun matchup in bantamweight there, guys. Rob Font up against Dominic Cruz. I know these guys really like to get deep into the characters and, utilize some of those custom animations, and I'm eager to see it get going there, Bane.
Talking about definitely existing rivalry between the 51 fights that these two gentlemen have shared is 21 to Dyno, 30 to Zyaf, 9 differential. Who knows what those fights were about, but either way, we know each guy is a competitor. Oh, big stick there from Dyno.
Yeah, he's looking to land and really utilize that jab, I would imagine. Looks like Zyaf trying to utilize some of that beautiful head movement.
Oh,
for sure. I don't imagine this shit going to the ground at all. And if it does, someone's just going to get up and they're just going to keep scrapping hands. Because man, like I'll give credit to both guys here. I'll start off with Zyaf. Zyaf, that man is just he's a legend within himself, man. There's been plenty of times that I've seen that man compete. And time again, he's a fan favorite. He's loved in the community. He has my respect. Zyaf, you out there, bro. Much love to you, brother. Same thing that goes for Dyno, man. Dyno, he's very exciting to watch. He's one of the legends of the game as well too. He has a very strong input on how the game is these days. And I just can't. I don't know. I just have so much mutual respect for both of these guys, man. It's like very entertaining.
Understandably so, Pudgy. Understandably so, brother. Both very high level competitors, mixing it up tonight. All there's no stakes on the line. A little bit of bragging rights, just trying to showcase their skills, of course, against each other. Beautiful dance partners to do so across from their Bane, as we see these guys duke for position, playing that footsies. Lots and lots of feints. Beautiful striking thus far.
Such a chess match. Each guy a very careful and crafty competitor. Big switch hook there, though, and then digs to the body. Zyaf mixes it up to the midsection like no other. Brutalizes the body. Those ribs are going to be on a plate tomorrow. That's baby back, Cyrus.
Yes, he's doing a great job of mixing it up with the feints. Now ripping to the body once again. Honestly, I am loving the feints and the footwork so far on display from these guys. That uppercut was close, but Zyaf landing.
EK Dyno suffering a little bit as we approach the final seconds of the first round of 5, potentially, if it gets there. EK Dyno knows that the EK camp is undefeated tonight. Let's see if he continues the streak, or can Zyaf break it?
Looks like Zyaf's looking very clean, ripping to the body, but you've got to be careful. DynoMMA has those uppercuts on demand, so any kind of unset up ones are going to start to be answered with brutal effect.
Interesting that Dyno went with the Rob Font pick, right? Font very crafty with the hands, kicking game really decent as well, but with the kicks that Dyno utilizes, I would have figured a Dillashaw pick at bantamweight could have been more of his style. You can see here, though, Cruz being utilized effectively by Zyaf through the first 5.
Yeah, some people maybe underrate Dominic Cruz a little bit due to the lack of power in his hands, but so far Zyaf is doing phenomenally well with him, Pudgy, and looking very clean.
Yeah, for sure, man. Dyno's doing a really good job of mixing up those body strikes. And he's really implementing that rear kick to Zyaf's lead leg. That health on it is not really looking so good, so I think that either he could maybe start to pull up a little bit of a switch up, or start coming back with some of his own things here.
Loving
big opening. by Zyaf in the first moments of the second round, Cyrus.
Yeah, loving the switch stances from Zyaf. He's trying to utilize some of those unique lunging hook animations of Dominic Cruz as well, but DynoMMA has seen them all before, so not getting caught out as that front kick lands.
Beautiful head movement from Cruz there. The Dominator not getting touched up. Goes down to the midsection, tickles the belly button of EK Dyno.
Nice teep so far from Dyno. These guys are managing range beautifully there, Pudgy. Very, very high level. Kind of chess battle on display so far in the striking realm. You love to see it.
Yes, sir.
Oh!
And I'm not going to lie to you, Si. I'm actually glad that you guys actually put this 5-round exhibition match in here, because this actually starts to maybe pave the way for some potential ones in the future.
Yeah,
you know, I think what Font needs to do is invest in the leg kicks. Oh! Can't get a chance to. EK Dyno down. First knockdown of the fight, courtesy of a Dominic Cruz head kick. Zyaf looking to push the pace a little bit more now, Cyrus.
Yeah, lovely work with the leg kick as well. That's going to be brutal. He switches stances. Still going to be problematic. I imagine Dyno's just going to chop at the right leg as well, but looks like Zyaf's trying to answer back with some of these fast hands of Dominic Cruz Bean, and he has to stay on his bike if he's going to avoid any of this damage that's coming his way.
You know, Zyaf really has to be careful about the head kick now, right? Once your legs get cracked and you get tested downstairs, as I say it, big head kick from EK Dyno. Rob Font coming on in the pocket.
Sheesh.
Absolutely loving the displays that are on show so far, Pudgy. Looking very technical. Loving the lunging straights. You know how much I love those attacks.
Yes, for sure, bro, for sure. Zyaf did a good job of doing that. That was what, the lunging straight with the lead body hook is what I saw? Or was it the other way around?
I think it was a lead lunging straight into lunging straight into the body kick. There's so many options off those lunging jabs and lunging straights, and so far Zyaf utilizing them very well. The staminas are starting to get a little bit affected with all of these body shots that these guys are able to implement on each other, as we see a lunging jab. Mate, I mean, it's so far back and forth work has been incredible, Pudgy.
Yes, sir. He gave him the 1-2 biscuit downstairs real quick. So he decided to say, hey, listen, I'm just going to check this out real quick.
That biscuit was buttered. Looks like it is. Rob Font coming forward. Zyaf stunned. We know the health stats of Cruz are sometimes a little concerning. 20 seconds remain in the second round. Likely going to see a third. Big head kick, though, on EK Dyno.
Yeah, doing great work. I mean, these guys both so high level. The error, or the margin for error, is incredibly small. Both guys capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes with absolute precision. 1-2 with the biscuit. No, honestly, these guys, it's an absolute pleasure to call this. Once again, these guys, seeing them back in here, throwing hands. Honestly, utilizing the picks of Rob Font and Dominic Cruz masterfully this evening.
Look at that big hook lands for Zyaf early in the third. Head movement in the pocket. A little bit glitchy, but still there, avoiding so many good strikes. Rob Font, though, really picking his shots, being selective as the sniper of EK Dyno would be. Pudge, what do you think? Oh, a little bit of a moment there. And a question mark kick. Zyaf just eating these shots. What is going on?
Oh, my God, man. Oh, good head kick by Zyaf. Mr. Bain, what were you saying?
You can see total strikes landed, 92 for Font, 80 for Cruz. Pudge, what do you make so far of this fight?
I would say, honestly, man, this has just really just been, it's very back and forth, man. Like, I can't say...
Oh!
Jeez, I just got interrupted by a front kick salad.
Hope there's some ranch dressing on it to make it go down even easier. Dyno eats it like a dream.
Now chopping up that right leg as well, brother. These guys are honestly leaving it all out there. This is only the third round with another potential.
Oh! Second knockdown of the fight. Once again, EK Dyno meets the mat. Zyaf looking to potentially put an end to the night in the third. 3 minutes left to work. A lot of time left for the blue corner. Red corner head health. Not really there, Cyrus.
Oh, the head health starting to become a little bit problematic. Obviously, the power of Rob Font is also very, very high as well. So if he can land on Dominic Cruz's chin, going to start to rock him back, as you see. Honestly, it's so back and forth and so kind of minimal. The error, or the margin for error, as I alluded to a moment ago, either guy can really sit down on each other over the next 12 minutes and put each other's lights out. I don't think it's going to take too many more clean shots there, Bane, to close the show out.
You know, I bet Zyaf is probably thinking internally, man, I wish Dominic Cruz had a couple more flash KOs on the record. That punch power is just not entirely helpful. He's done such good work and landed at such a high clip to so many good places. But there's that punch power.
Yes, there you go. It's going to be a little bit problematic when you lean off into it, and that's what Zyaf was able to set up right there. The left hook to the head, now pressuring forward.
Big moment for him. Not capitalized on, Pudge.
Yeah. Good job to Zyaf for those teeps, and he did a really good job of doing those feints because he was just kind of getting Dyno to kind of circle around a little bit, and then he just calculated that hit. Really good job on Zyaf.
See some of those Ramiro-esque kind of pivots that he was utilizing a moment ago.
Front kick salad to the face. He's giving the 1-2 biscuits to the body. He's trying to make sure that he gets the the shoulder on the side.
But he wants to feed him. Zyaf knows. Zyaf knows. EK Dyno is hungry. Zyaf looking to be the cook tonight. 20 seconds remain in the third. Will we be seeing the championship grounds?
It looks like we're going to get there.
Yeah, it was hard to imagine that they wouldn't have gone this way. Such high-level players in the striking realm, even though they're able to have such opportunities for offensive onslaughts, they also have the defensive capabilities to make sure they're only absorbing a certain percentage of the damage coming their way. So both guys playing the game beautifully so far, having massive amounts of success back and forth there, Bane. All to play for as we come into the fourth round there, brother.
Absolutely, and you have to think Zyaf has had the bigger moments with the lone 2 knockdowns of this fight. Big check, though, there from Dyno. Needs to kick it into gear and put Zyaf on the mat now.
See, there goes that oblique kick.
You can see Zyaf in the Twitch chat putting on a show. He's multitasking tonight. Big front kick from Zyaf. EK Dyno on the ropes.
Jeez, man. Both. See, like I said, man.
EK Dyno's in the Twitch chat.
Yeah. Whoever, listen, man. This is what I'll say. You can't get mad whoever wins or loses at this because this is just something. Big
moment for Dyno.
It's just epic, and I'm glad I'm here for it.
3 minutes 35 left on this fourth round. The knee misses and the straight lands.
EK Dyno knocked down for the third time, has had some moments within this fourth round, but needs to make it more consistent. Big rock there from Infant, coming forward, kicking the legs out from under Zyaf. The Dark member dancing around, grooving and moving, catches the chin of EK Dyno.
Jeez.
Oh, and the front kick lands.
To the face. Could this be it, guys? Is this it? Is this it?
I don't think they're going to follow up on the ground. I think there's a gentleman's agreement for striking tonight, looking to put a showcase on for their skills in this exhibition match. No titles on the line, just looking to showcase their skills as they are doing so. 2 minutes 20 on the clock, and another rock for EK Dyno.
These guys are rock'em sock'em robot action is what we are getting. Can't wait to see some of the photos that EK Dyno is going to make from this because he's kind of taking pictures a little bit, just standing in front of Cruz a bit too much. Needs to be more active with the footwork and move laterally around the octagon, exactly what Cruz is doing, or plant and go for the legs just like that. Big head kick partially blocked from Zyaf.
Very, very good by Dyno by doing that oblique kick. See, I'm telling you, man, when you time those just right, it sets a whole different pace off, man. He did a really good job of just utilizing that because he knew for certain that Zyaf's leg was messed up.
This is so dangerous. Bane, I think you've got to agree, brother. The head health of Zyaf looking really, really suspect at this point in the fight. Within moments, it may be within permanent blinking range there.
Each guy is but a combination away from going to sleep. A well-deserved rest it will be. This has been a true show and a performance. Zyaf caught by the hook there once again. Rob Font, power in the hands, has got cinder blocks at the end of the arms. Let's see what he can do. 30 seconds remaining in this fourth round. Cruz still moving pretty well on those compromised legs. Big stick though from Font.
We may need to get Rob Font's gloves checked after this one.
12 seconds remains. Zyaf, good head movement within the pocket. Pudge, how do you make this last round of it go? How do you make this? Bit of a verbal plunder there. Pudge, take it away.
It's all good, brother. Listen, that's me every day. Honestly, man, very electric on both sides, man. Like, I think that Zyaf is doing a really good job of just surviving, man. Same thing for Dyno. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
These
Stamina
guys...
equation, sorry, Styrus, stamina equation largely in Zyaf's favor.
Yeah, I was going to say, these guys so far emptying everything they can. We're in the 5th and final rounds, 4-minute 30 odd on the clock, and so far both guys looking incredible over the stretch, but right now a little bit worse for wear there, Bane, as they get a little bit tired, and the damage starting to mount up over the course of those last 4 rounds.
EK Dyno doubling up on the body and then going to the head with that left hand moments ago, but still this action is intense. We're moving forward, onwards and upwards. Here comes a combination from Zyaf. 350 remain in the fight. It is insanely hard to tell who is winning. I think Zyaf's probably gotten more rounds in the pocket. Big stick with that left hand. Here comes the Dominator.
He is marching forward. Dominic Cruz is one of my favorite picks in bantamweight. The options, the movement, the strikes that are available from you. But you've got to be careful right there. Dyno planting on those shots, brother.
All right, guys, I am back.
The body destroyer EK Dyno is. Each one of those hooks and is down. I don't know how these guys are still standing.
I don't know either, man. I just came back to some crazy shit. Let's get it.
Oh, big lunging straight lance. Cyrus, you must have loved that combination.
Honestly, beautiful work. He's utilizing the lunging strikes with absolute masterful precision, which is what you want to see when you're Dominic Cruz. The ability to be unorthodox, high variance in your striking options is exactly where he needs to be. Obviously, Dyno's doing a great job so far. Look at that leg kick.
EK Dyno coming forward. The stamina is compromised. The cardiovascular system has been tested and did not pass that test late in this 5th round. Head health not there as well. Pudge, what do you think Font needs to do?
Jeez, man. I think that Dyno can just play on the outside. But if he's not careful, man, because that stamina is killed. But one thing I would give him for certain, man, he definitely clipped my man Zyaf on the cha-cha slide back. So I would say this right here, this is just going. I feel like this can go the distance, as crazy as it looks.
Zyaf,
man,
trying to put him on the electric slide, really bringing the intensity. The lightning and thunder from the Dark Member has been frequent within this one, breaking the block of EK Dyno. Dyno has nothing in the tank, Cyrus.
No, definitely not, but it doesn't look like Zyaf has too much either. Just to reference as well, it looks like the master of the lunging strikes in talk himself is approving of the lunging strikes this evening. He sits him down. The front kick salad, as you say there, Pudgy, and marching forward. This is beautiful work from Zyaf.
Zyaf, will he push for the stoppage? I think one more combination, he can get it. 10 seconds remain. One big strike from each corner. Let's see if someone throws it.
Jeez.
Little anticlimactic, but hey, what an incredible fight. All 25 minutes have transpired. EK Dyno versus Dark Zyaf. Wow. That was a beautiful, beautiful fight.
Yeah, what a display of striking we had on case for us this evening. The winner by unanimous decision is the Zyaf himself, Dark Member. Yeah, phenomenal performance. You guys put on one hell of an exhibition match, and absolute honor to call it. Cannot wait to see you guys potentially throw down in the future, or obviously whatever performances await you in your competitive journey. But an incredible fight this evening for our co-main event of the evening. And I mean, Bane, this really does just kind of set us up perfectly for that main event.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely.
This was the appetizer for an incredible entree, 48-47 to Zyaf. And you could see this was such an even fight. What a contested experience this was. But the knockdowns in several of those mid-round exchanges really stole those rounds for Zyaf. I have to think, if I'm EK Dyno, I'm like, man, I could have had that one.